Nostalgia for the 80s and 90s is everywhere. Even people who weren't born yet try to recreate the vibe with retro filters, vinyl aesthetics, and throwback playlists. But if you actually lived through those decades, it's different. It's not just nostalgia, it's muscle memory. It's sound. It's smell. It's habits that today's generation would never understand. So, let's see if these sentences unlock something in your brain. If you recognize most of these, congratulations. You're officially old school. I need to rewind the VHS tape before returning it to the video store. Anyone who visited a video rental store back in the day remembers a sticker placed on the front of a VHS tape to remind the renter to rewind the tape before returning it. I'm going to the arcade to play Pac-Man and Space Invaders. There's nothing more 80s than playing Pac-Man and Space Invaders at your local arcade. Those were the good times. My mixtape is on a Maxell cassette with handwritten track listings. This was the way to go before we could make our own playlists on music streaming platforms. I got the phone. Hang up. Oh, the days before the smartphone. Remember hearing your parents or siblings breathing while still on the line? Did you get your film developed at the 1-hour photo lab? Ever in a rush to develop your photos? Well, the 1-hour photo lab was there for that. However, it was more expensive. I hope my Walkman batteries last through the entire road trip. If you were smart, you'd bring some extra batteries for the road. Just like you'd bring a portable charger today. I've got to set the VCR to record my favorite TV show. Back in the day, if you wanted to record a TV show while you were at home, you had to program the VCR to start recording at a certain time and on a certain channel. I spent hours playing Oregon Trail on my Apple II computer. The Oregon Trail was a computer game in which the player took on the role of a wagon leader guiding settlers from Independence, Missouri, to Oregon's Willamette Valley in 1848. You couldn't imagine kids playing that today, could you? My Saturday mornings were all about cartoons like He-Man and Thundercats. There was nothing better than having Saturday breakfast in front of the television, watching some great cartoons. I can't chat on the phone. I'm busy dialing into the internet with my modem. Back in the day, we weren't allowed to use the phone while connected to dial-up internet. This is simply unimaginable with today's technology. I've got a stack of floppy disks for my computer programs. You know you had a computer in the 90s if you had a stack of floppy disks. How else would you get all those computer programs? The Rubik's Cube was both my greatest challenge and frustration. Invented in 1974, the Rubik's Cube has frustrated and challenged generations ever since. Be honest, have you ever solved it? I have to blow on the Nintendo cartridge to make it work. This quick-fix trick cleared out any dust that was preventing games from working properly. But saliva was a concern. I wore my Swatch watch and thought I was the coolest kid in school. A fun fashion accessory, Swatch watches were most popular during the good times of the mid-80s. Who didn't want to wear them? My fashion statement included leg warmers and shoulder pads. Some other must-have accessories included leg warmers and shoulder pads, which were symbols of 80s and early 90s fashion. I rocked a perm and teased my hair to achieve the ultimate 80s hairstyle. These were some of the sacrifices we made for beauty. And the hilarious thing is that we thought we looked good. Waiting for the MTV premiere of my favorite music video was a big deal. Remember waiting for your favorite music video on MTV? Those were the days before YouTube. Pictured, MTV founder Bob Pittman in 1983. My computer had a green or amber monochrome monitor and I loved it. Early personal computer monitors were either green, amber, or gray. These were the colors of the phosphor used at the time. I was part of the New Kids on the Block or Madonna fan club. If you were a fan, then you were probably a member of their fan club. Plus, you'd turn on MTV, hoping to catch their latest music video. I had a collection of Pogs and knew how to play the game. Originally named Milk Caps, this game became known as Pogs, under which name it was sold commercially in the 90s. Players would make a stack of them and take turns dropping a heavier slammer object onto it, causing the pogs to be disrupted. I can't decide which movie to rent at the video store, The Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. The 80s and 90s gave us iconic movies, and with so many great options, it's understandable some of us were left indecisive. The smell of freshly printed matrix paper takes me back. Some scents take us back to a simpler time, and freshly printed matrix paper do just that. Where can we even find them nowadays? My first computer game was played on a floppy disk and had pixelated graphics. Sure, the quality and technology is incomparable to what we get today, but there's still something heartwarming about those earlier computer games. I traded stickers and had a Lisa Frank folder for every subject. We might not have had advanced technology as kids, but we did have awesome stationery and stickers. Recording songs off the radio was the original way to make a mixtape. Before we could download music and create playlists on music platforms, this was the way to go. I know the thrill of finding the last Blockbuster in town. As they were slowly disappearing, there was a small spark in still finding one last Blockbuster in town. I can still do the moonwalk thanks to Michael Jackson. While Michael Jackson adapted the moonwalk from Street Dancers, we can't deny that he influenced us all with it. The sound of dial-up internet is forever etched in my memory. Generated when the modem from your computer was trying to connect to the modem of another computer, the sound is forever etched in your memory. I had a membership card for the local video arcade. If you frequently went to your local video arcade, then you just had to have a membership card. I owned a Trapper Keeper that was the envy of my classmates. Introduced in 1988, the Trapper Keeper was the ideal pocket binder that protected and organized your homework.